Welcome to the inaugural launch of our new show called The Venus and Mars Show. And we will be discussing such things, different topics every week. This week happens to be the differences in why women and or men cheat on their significant others. And I'm your hostess with the mostest, Jennifer DeVoe Muse. And as you can see behind me is this lovely man, James Muse, aka the Muse. And together we're Jenny and the Muse. All right, what's up, everybody? Again, tonight we're going to be talking about differences in why women and or men would cheat. We're going to bring on our wonderful co-host. We've got China Myers.
Hi, guys.
All the way from Pennsylvania.
Yep, I am in cow country. No, I'm just kidding.
She's in the Amish country.
I'm in the Amish country. Yeah.
And while I was getting ready to introduce the other co-host, I don't know where the hell she went. But anyway,
we lost her.
Samantha Bailey will be back. Anyway,
Ooh, Samantha.
Samantha, where did you go? I was getting ready to bring her. Oh, here we go.
Of course, I have to have a technical error.
Of course.
I was getting ready to bring you on. All of a sudden, I looked over and you're just gone. I'm like,
yeah.
You guys were talking, and then all of a sudden, it just like cut out, and then I was like, "What just fucking happened?" Oh my gosh! Happy Thursday, guys! I want to say Saturday because I'm so used to saying Happy Saturday, but it's Thursday.
It is Thursday.
Yeah. Don't rush it. Don't listen. When you get older, you're not going to want to rush stuff,
right?
I
so
like
just
take it easy.
remembering. I already struggle remembering what fucking day of the week it is.
Right. So just letting everyone out there know, our show, the Venus and Mars Show, will be on every Thursday. It'll be 5 p.m. Pacific time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern time on Get Real Global TV. We're also Get Real Global Radio KGRL. You can find us everywhere. You can find podcasts. We're on iHeartRadio. We have our own YouTube channel, Get Real Global TV. We're also on Twitch and TikTok as Get Real Global TV. Get Real Global Radio KGRL is on iHeartRadio. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Audible. We're distributed by Sony Music Entertainment, Sony Music Publishing, and The Orchard by Sony, as well as those wonderful people over at 50/50 Global Music Incorporated. So our regular the regular hosts every week will be myself, Jennifer DeVoe Muse, China Myers, and Samantha Bailey. And hopefully we can have the Muse on regularly whenever he's willing to tolerate us anyway. Exactly. See, yeah, he's shaking his head. Yeah. And occasionally we will also be joined by other people along the way, other men and women, to bring their insight to the different discussions and topics we'll be talking about every week.
Special guest next week.
Yes.
Joakim from the Wu-Tang Clan.
Woo woo! Right. We got Wu-Tang in the house. Well, we will next Thursday. Yep. Shout out to YCAM. Woo! All right. We love us some Wu-Tang. Damn right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And we will also have, on occasion, Shyler Staver will jump on. He may be on this evening. You never know. It's always good to have both male and female perspective, because if not, it's just a bunch of bitches cackling. Just a bunch of women. We're gonna have the dudes.
We can go down a rabbit hole for sure.
That's what I'm saying. And and sometimes it's good to do that, and sometimes it's not. Depends on what's going on. All right, so let's talk about some different reasons why. Let's start it off with reasons why, I guess, why women would cheat. Why Or do
Well,
do
if it's okay, I'd like to go first.
Sure,
Okay.
go for it.
I didn't look up any statistics, but here's my take
Mhm.
and my perspective. I think, because I kind of think for myself, not that I would cheat, because I would never do that. And I'm serious about that. I'd rather leave if that's the case.
Okay.
But I think why people do it, and I used to be a licensed massage therapist. So a
Mm.
lot of people used to tell me things.
Okay.
And um, I had a couple one time, and I massaged the husband and I massaged the wife. Of course, not at the same time.
Right.
So the husband would tell me she's not satisfying his needs.
Mm.
And of course, I couldn't relay that to her because there's confidentiality.
Right. Right.
She would say, he doesn't talk to me.
Mm.
I'd like to know if I'm doing something wrong or if, I could do things better.
Okay.
That was her thing. And his thing was, she's not satisfying me. So
Okay.
of course, inadvertently, I would say to him, why don't you tell her what you want?
Right.
If you want more or you're not getting enough, why don't you tell her?
Right.
Well, I try, but how do you say that? I said, you just say it.
Yeah.
I'm not
Right.
getting enough in the bedroom. Give me some more, or it maybe her excuse is there's no time or I'm too busy or my point is he eventually ended up cheating and they
Okay.
eventually ended up breaking up.
Right.
So I think the problem was it was a communication thing, number one.
Mm.
Number two, he didn't feel like his needs were being met. So
Right.
that might be the case for, I wouldn't say a lot, but for some men. And as far
Right.
as women, believe it or not, that could be the case too. Sometimes. Now I'm not an expert. I'm only
Right.
surmising.
Very
So
true.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I got.
Women,
What do you
women, I notice it's a lot more typically emotional. The emotional, there's some like a disconnect, like their man doesn't pay attention to them anymore,
Yeah, I was just
doesn't
thinking
tell
that.
them they're pretty, doesn't
Right.
do anything, like doesn't pay any attention to them, doesn't spend time with them,
Yeah.
doesn't, you know what I mean, doesn't do anything with them. Like
Right,
women,
right.
typically it's more of an emotional bond, emotional piece. When
No,
a
I
woman,
agree.
yeah, when
100%.
a woman feels like that man doesn't love her anymore or doesn't want to be with her anymore or doesn't like her or as a person or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's face it.
You're gonna
We have to be told that we're pretty or we look good today. I know one time my daughter was laughing at me because I had on this sexy dress. Now I don't go out dressed like that, but around
yeah.
the house I'll wear a short dress or a tight dress,
Yeah,
tight
you're at
shirt.
home. You can wear whatever the hell you want.
Exactly. I do that for him. So the
Well,
one
that's
time
wonderful.
I had on this tight dress and it was,
Ooh.
see the bits and berries.
Ooh.
So he didn't say he liked it. And I was like, you didn't say you liked my dress. And he was like, oh, it's beautiful. But it was like something I thought about. I put on this dress.
Like he didn't even notice you.
He didn't notice it at the time. No. He was busy and he was doing something. But like, what if that's the case for women like all the time? They have that,
Yeah.
and it's like, this guy's not even noticing me. I'm not even relevant, so that could be a situation, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A lot
I
of
mean,
it's if they don't feel that the man loves them anymore or values them in any way, or women it just
right.
tends to be more of an emotional thing.
Yeah,
Not
true.
always. I mean, I'm sure there's some women that are just whatever. they're, they're just promiscuous people and cheat on everyone. So
Exactly.
everybody's different. You know what I
It could be
mean?
sure, yeah.
Yeah. Depends on your
Definitely.
age. Age is a factor also.
Hmm. Hmm.
What are your thoughts, Samantha, on any of this?
I
Because
have
you're
lost.
really young. You're only 21. Just to put
Yeah.
things in perspective for everyone, she's 21.
Well, let's hear what a 20-year-old perspective is.
Yeah.
Why do you think men or women cheat? Or what have you noticed? Like, I'm sure you got some friends that maybe did that, right?
Mm.
Yeah. My first thing, I've been checking the comments. Shyler wanted the link to join, so I just sent it to him on Messenger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
I
just,
told him I was like, my
I
mom
just,
doesn't check the comments.
I just fucking sent him that anyway.
Well, he had sent in the comments. He said, "Shoot the link to my email, please." And I messaged him.
Oh, to his email. Okay,
I
that's
was like,
different.
my mom doesn't really see the comments. I'll just forward it to you on Messenger.
Oh shit, my bad. I
No,
also
you're
did.
good.
I put my phone aside, so I wasn't. You know
Right.
what I mean? I'm trying to be present in the moment for the conversation and
Mhm.
not like constantly looking at my fucking phone. So
Right.
you know what I mean? Because even when you're during a broadcast, sometimes you're like, I'm trying to share this while we're doing it, so that
Yeah.
like people know, hey, we're on, damn it, we're on,
Yeah.
come watch the show. Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. I only do it for engagement purposes in the sense of if people are asking questions or something in the
Yeah.
comments, I like to stay up to
Well,
date.
please do because I
Yeah.
obviously. Oh, I see it
Right.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, because I notice sometimes we'll get comments and we won't see it, so I kind of like to just watch the comments, see if anyone's asking something. Just to if people say
I'm so
hi.
used to the other shows. I'm not paying attention on this one.
That's all right.
Yeah, no worries. I want to say I'm definitely listening to you guys as well. I saw that Shyler was commenting and I wanted
Well,
to
thank you for noticing that.
send
Mhm.
that over to him because he wants to join.
Yes. I
Okay.
always tell
Now,
everybody it's a permanent link. I have a permalink. So
oh,
that way it's the exact same link every time for no
okay.
matter what broadcast we're doing. So
Oh, good. All right.
I have 4 podcasts. You know how much of a pain in the ass that would be to friggin' generate a new goddamn
Yeah.
link for every single episode, every single
Crazy.
show. Like it's too much. It's
Too
just make one permanent link. You can share it for all 4 podcasts, be done with it. It just streamlines things better. I
Yeah.
don't have time for all
Right.
that shit.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
It's extra stuff. 4 podcasts, I don't have enough time. Okay. So yes, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask how many can you put on can come on the show?
You could have as many, I don't know. I can have as many guests I want, as far as I know. But I mean,
Right.
I guess the more people that are on, the smaller the windows would be across the thing.
Yeah.
Just phones. I tend to not have more than like, I think the most we've ever had on is like 6 windows open in a
Right.
broadcast, between all the different people that called in, between hosts and guests. A lot of times bands will all get together in one location and all do it from one spot. That way they're not, but everybody's different.
But like you said, the box would just be a little smaller.
Yeah, just be a little bit smaller in the view. What so Samantha, going back to you, what have you observed as far as people go of your age group? What up, dude?
I feel like
Hold on, problem camera.
Oh, okay.
He's like, whoa.
I feel like
Tyler.
it's a mixture of things. Honestly, the sucky thing too about my age group is that we have so much access to social media and everything. So I feel like it kind of makes it worse because it creates a lot more room for insecurities. And so I feel like that's one of the reasons a lot of people get very insecure and kind of that kind of creates problems.
Good
I also
point.
feel like a lack of communication is a big one. A lot of people
Big
rather
one.
avoid how they feel and just resort to suppressing it and leading to problems in the relationship, where if they had just talked about it and kind of worked through it, then things could have been solved. It wouldn't have led to that. But
Right.
that's another thing I feel too, that I wish we were taught in school, like how to communicate in relationships. I feel like relationships and stuff is such a big thing in life, and that's just something that we're not taught how to do, and we kind of have to go through this cycle of like learning on our own. Um,
Well,
before
it's work. Okay, let me
right,
tell you something.
Yeah.
It's like having children. It's work.
Yes.
It's not going to be easy. And I know myself, this is my third marriage. So the other three, um, and I'm going to get a little biblical here. Um, I think the reason why they didn't work out was because I didn't put God in the middle. Okay. Now,
Okay.
you, some people might say, what the heck are you talking about? But here's the
I know
thing.
what you're saying.
When you put God in the middle, okay, you can grow, you can get better. And it's okay if you make mistakes. And you're not going to say, oh, I'm out of here, which you might say that, but not really mean it. And want to work it, because want to work it out, and want to, fix things, and want to work on things. When God's not in the middle, you kind of only think of yourself. And it's like, oh, well, I'm not getting my needs met, or, things aren't going right for me. But when you put God in the middle, it's like, what would Jesus do? That's how I think now, because I have somebody who thinks like I do. It's not just me thinking like that.
Right.
So there's no thought of cheating. There's no thought of abandoning ship. And what
Yeah.
you said about social media, that is very powerful, because a lot of times you look on maybe TikTok or Facebook and you go, oh, look at that guy's life, or oh, look at that girl's life. They've got it really good. I gotta go and try to do that.
It's on the surface. It's all surface.
Yeah. So
Because everybody's got problems.
Exactly.
Nobody's life is fucking perfect.
Right.
No person
And
is perfect.
cheating is not the answer. Just like,
No, it's gonna
walking
make more
away.
problems. It's gonna
Unless
make a million times more.
the guy's like beating up on you and treating you
No,
like total crap.
and then you definitely don't want to cheat though.
Right.
If he's abusive and he's like
You wanna
physically
leave.
abusive, emotionally and verbally, you don't want to set him off. And like, if you go cheat,
No.
like, that's stupid, because now you're going to set him off to where
Right.
you could end up dead. So like,
I'm talking about leaving. Like,
yeah.
You might want to leave.
Just
too,
leave. I say just leave. If you're in a situation like that, just fucking leave. Like,
exactly.
You know what I mean? I understand sometimes.
They're beating you up. That's not going to stop. That's
sometimes the fear.
That's a whole nother show.
I don't know how. So it's kind of, the leave thing is weird, because I was with Felicia for almost 10 years, and the abuse wasn't physical, it was mental. It was completely. She gaslit me to the point where I wasn't a person anymore, even though I was touring.
Aww.
I was playing music. I was doing all these things, but everybody in my family could see exactly what was happening. I missed out on so much life because I was so sucked into Felicia for years. And then when she finally passed away, things had gotten so fucking bad that when she finally passed, like, everybody told me, you're going to feel relieved. And I'm like, nah, it's bullshit. I did. I felt relief, and it sucked. It fucking sucked. I was depressed for months because I felt some form of relief when she went. But then when it was all said and done, and I thought about things, so how things deteriorated, I never thought relationships was ever going to happen for me again. I didn't think that I was going to find that piece of me again. And in the weirdest time, and the most amazing place, it happened. I think it's more about you. You have to find center of gravity, a full center of gravity of self. And then once you find that center of gravity, the next piece will come. Like
Yeah.
with my relationship, I don't work at it at all. Like honestly, I've been telling this like last week that everybody who's asked us, we don't work. There is no work. We're just together. It's the weirdest thing. It just so happens that we just don't. It goes.
Kind of
Yeah.
natural.
That's a rarity.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's awesome.
I
It's kind of is it kind of natural for you?
Yeah,
Tyler?
it feels like it's always happened. Like it
It's-
feels like it was
You
meant to
didn't have
be. Like it's weird.
adjust. It was just
Yeah. Yeah. You just
So-
wake up and you're like, fuck, okay, we got to do this today. But you do it together.
it wasn't like a disrupt of your life and what you like to do, you know, and how you live yours, you know.
Nah.
You get
And
to
that's it. I
kinda
think
see
find somebody that fits your puzzle piece. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? They're gonna have different likes and different loves and
Well,
different.
that's
'cause they're
what
a
I'm
person
talking
too.
about. The work is.
Yeah.
You're gonna disagree sometime. You know.
Yeah.
well, yeah,
That's
that's
You're
normal.
people. You're a human
That's
being. You're
normal.
gonna disagree.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
expect to have a
Exactly.
different opinion, right?
yeah. So
gotta love those
so
different
that's when
opinions
you
about
have
each
to
other.
say, okay,
Yeah.
you know, I
Hey,
disagree
fuck
with
you!
this
Kiss is
person.
fucking amazing. See what I mean? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like little shit, you know, and find little wins. I say this all the time. It's the little things, the little things. Like, you know, when you wake up and she's making bacon in the morning on some random Wednesday, and you're just like, fuck, I really wanted bacon this morning. Appreciate that shit. That little win,
Yeah.
that little itty bitty win. If you appreciate those little wins every day, you're gonna have a much better relationship. For the
Amen.
big shit is, yeah, it's big. It's always gonna be big, but it's how you
Yeah.
do it together that establishes your relationship together. Be best
I agree.
friends. Be best
Right.
fucking friends in the world.
Right. Right.
And then you know, look at your relationship. Sex is great. Sex
Yeah.
is fucking amazing. But this is 2024. Sex doesn't have to be all that glorious thing anymore. You know what I mean? But when it is, it's fucking amazing. When you love the person which you're with and you're all said and
I
done, you're
know.
all over, and
Yeah.
it's all done. You're like, hey, let's play video games now.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's good shit.
Right. Right. So, but the thing is, with that other relationship that you had, was there a time where you wanted to cheat or
Nope.
you thought about
Nope.
it?
Nope.
What
8
about
years,
her?
Or almost 9 years with Felicia. I didn't cheat one time, never once.
Did she?
No, yeah, a lot. I found out right after she passed.
What? Are you
Yeah.
shitting me, dude?
We didn't find out until yeah.
I'm sorry. Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
It was all later shit, but I mean, it wasn't. It was more one of. It's more like, damn, good
It's
for
still
you.
the point.
Like fuck, like we were together 24/7. So the fact that it happened was like,
How did she? When did
happen?
she find the time?
Where and
I don't know.
who? And
but
yeah,
fucking, I
just-
mean,
no, in my head, like all these fucking questions would start popping off.
and
Like,
it did.
who?
It did.
And
for a little while.
when?
It hurt.
And where?
It sucked. It was dumb, but I mean, then I really had to think about who I was and how happy was I. And I listened. Then you start, and the fucked up thing is hindsight is 2020. So then
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
you know, all the things that people were saying, fuck. All the time that I could have been like, you know what, fuck this. I want to do this instead. Fuck. All the times I missed out with my brothers and side effect and all that. Fuck. But I mean, still, and this is the one thing I tell everyone. I thought she was supposed to be the woman that I was going to be with the rest of my life. That was false. She showed me how to be the man that I needed to be for the rest of my life. So when I got with the person I'm supposed to be with, I know how to be a husband, a father, a man.
Right.
That's what I took from it.
She was
And I think
your test subject.
Damn,
was the
you're right.
tester,
And
like,
you
yeah.
gotta
Way
you
to
got battle
build
scars.
yourself up to be the man that you needed to be.
Right.
Exactly.
And here's that thing that we were talking about. Now she cheated on you,
Mhm.
right? And really it seems to me like there was no reason. She's just a cheater.
No, I mean there was
Some
reasons.
people just are.
There was reasons. I mean, I was an addict, and I was very developed in music and doing what I was doing with, you know, and I was very
Okay.
involved with all the other shit in my life at the time. So I mean, yeah, we fought 24/7. So I'm sure there was a bunch of reasons she could have figured out that, you know, she could have had to do that. But I mean, it happened. What? Like
She should have found something that she loved doing. Like
Yeah.
you found your passion with music and the band and everything else. She should have found something that fulfilled herself. Not going out
Right.
and cheating, but
Right.
find
The worst-
something that made her fulfilled and happy in
the worst
life.
thing is that
I
she's
mean-
gone, and I never get to ask those questions. But then again, it's more or less. I'm kind of like, you know what? We did have a good time. I was very happy at one point. You know, I was very much in love. So I mean, it works. The cheating thing, fuck, dude. I think sometimes when you're in a relationship, you disassociate yourself with the person that you're with because things around you and out, and you know, they tend to compress you and compress you and compress you.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you don't get the emotional support from the person that you're supposed to every single day. That person that you said I do to, you know, and you're at each other's throats. You're back and forth, and I can see it crossing a wedge. Now me, I can't say that I'm not guilty because before Felicia, I was an asshole. But I mean, I was a little bit an asshole with her, but I never cheated on her. So, but I think you got to take your goods with your bads. If you're gonna cheat, you know, I mean, were you really interested in that relationship that much, anyways?
Right.
You know,
Then you got to figure out one way or another. The person's going to find out.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. What's
They
in
will
the dark
eventually
will come
come
to
back and
light.
bite you in the
Either by
ass.
accident
Absolutely.
or on purpose.
Yeah, it's karma.
Oh fuck
Yeah.
yeah, karma's a motherfucker.
Eventually, the other person will fucking find out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit always comes
One
back.
way or another. It's just like God wants it to happen. Like they want you to find out that shit is going on.
Yeah. Whatever's in the dark will come to the light.
Amen. Exactly. That's my point.
I'm
My
sorry,
mom
but if
used
you're
to
with
say
somebody, if you're really with someone, like really with someone, really with someone, I guarantee you, the moment you cheat, the moment that happens, the next time you're next to each other, your demeanor is different. Something's off. There's a change.
Okay, we got a Facebook user says that was my thought too.
That was
okay. That was a little while ago, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I wish I could see people's names.
I got a story.
It was Shyler.
Oh, it was.
That was me.
Okay,
that was me.
Facebook user.
I
don't know why it says Facebook user.
I got a
I saw
story.
the comment, Mom.
Go ahead.
About you.
Yes.
You know the story.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, there's people I used to go and visit, right? And he had a family, and his family, his kids used to go to his mom's house every weekend.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
And and so one day, the kids came home from the weekend with the grandmothers, and she asked the kids, "How you doing? How was the weekend?" "Oh, it was fine, grandmama. It was fine, mama. We was hanging with our brother." He was like, "What brother? Your brother's right here." They said, "No, the other brother," and said the other brother's name. The wife had no idea.
Oh shit!
Wait, what?
And he was like, and the baby was like a toddler, 2 years old.
Yeah. This dude cheated on his wife with some other chick.
Yeah.
And had what, 2 kids with her?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Two kids with her on the side.
Hold on now. She was already raising one when she found out about the other and raised him too.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, that woman's a saint because I wouldn't be raising nobody.
She's still with him, but then she started cheating on him, and so it's like a whole fucking soap opera.
You know,
so I said, well, he can't get mad at it. He can't get mad at it.
At that point, you're fucking swingers,
a whole
man.
other woman. The fuck you mean?
At that point, you know, throw up upside down pineapple on your outside your door and call yourself swingers. Like, there you go.
That's just nuts.
Might as well.
Like, really?
That's like dysfunction.
What? Oh, sorry, I didn't say that. Nothing.
Well, thank you for inviting me to this titular conversation.
Exactly. Okay, so a little bit of background about me.
You okay?
Little background about me. I am embarrassing things that you can hear your mother say.
Okay, oh my god! Oh fuck! Really?
I'm just saying, like she needs it. She should be used to this by now. All right, my background. I'm with China. I'm on marriage number 3, which is this lovely man right here. And longest marriage, best relationship. We've had our ups and downs. We've had our ups and downs and our whatever, you know what I mean? Most of the problems have been caused by my son. Just gonna be honest. Just being honest. And I allowed the bullshittery to get in the way of our relationship for the most.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
happens.
We can
Because I was torn because he's my child, and I allowed him to manipulate me and use me and make me feel like shit, like gaslighting, like you were saying, gaslighting, tons and tons of gaslighting.
I'm gonna tell y'all what it
Make
is.
me feel guilty and bad.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. All of his life, he has been manipulating her and taking from her
stealing,
like money
using,
and stealing and all of this,
treating like garbage,
and all of this his entire life. And I'm came in, and when I'm coming into her life, he's an adult.
Right.
By the time when I came along, he was
18.
just turned to 18 when we like started dating.
Yeah.
So in my eyes, you're an adult. You grown. You have to do adult things.
Yes.
You know.
Time to grow up.
He was hanging out doing the wrong things with the wrong people.
Way
and he didn't
wrong
have
people.
to. He purposely made these bad choices.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is 2016 and 17. This is 2023. Look how many years it is, and he's still doing the same thing.
20.
And I'm like, no, you have to be an adult and be a grown person and pay your bills and all of this, you know. And I'm telling her, stop giving him money.
Yeah, stop enabling him. Stop helping him like that. He needs to learn. He needs to, you know.
That's why he don't like me. Because I'm saying no.
Right.
That's why he jumped on me. That's why he broke my door in my bedroom.
Damn.
That's why he's in jail. Well, he was in jail. Because he's mad at me because I'm telling her, no, stop doing stuff for an adult.
Right.
Especially an adult that don't want to better themselves at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't help somebody who won't help themselves.
Yeah. And he's done really nothing to not even try to go to a trade school. This is what I'm talking about.
Right.
I'm going to try to be an electrician. I'm going to try to be a plumber. Something. He's trying nothing except trying to have her and me and her pay his bills, buy his cigarettes, buy his weed.
Yeah.
And if he don't get it, he's going to steal from us.
That's fucked up.
It took me until some fucked up situation that happened last year for me to finally cut the cord.
Right.
It's called the apron string, right?
Move along. I had to change my entire mentality.
We still gotta fix stuff he broke.
Yeah, we're still fixing stuff that he broke. Yeah. But I have moved past it. I'm not the same person I was a fucking 6 months or a year ago. I'm like a whole different version of me, like a million times better version of me. I no longer allow people to make me feel guilty and feel bad. I no longer allow people to fucking treat me like shit. You know what I mean?
I don't blame you. Yeah.
And keep enabling people. I can't keep living like that.
It was killing
me. It was literally killing me.
Yeah.
And it was killing my marriage.
Yeah.
And I said, no more. Stop the insanity. Choose the right path, Jennifer. Choose the right path.
Yeah.
You'll
figure it out eventually.
I chose this path. I chose the right path.
Good choice.
I chose the right path.
Good choice. Because if you would have
And,
ruined your relationship for him, it would have been
then
same
I'm
old, same
alone.
old.
Then I'm alone, and my life is a million times worse. And
Yeah.
I'm without my
No,
best
he
friend.
would have had you in a grave.
Oh yeah, I would have died at a young age.
Mhm.
I would have because I would have just given up on life.
Well, that's too much stress, you know?
Yeah, yeah, and that was another fear of mine was that I was going to end up having a heart attack
Hmm.
at the age of like 50 something and dying a young age because of what he put me through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's a lot of shit. But through it all, you have to like figure out what's more important to you.
Right.
And so that's the whole thing. Like with cheating, you know what I mean? I don't like that mentality.
No, neither do I.
That's something like when you're young or and you're stupid, whatever. Okay, but when you get older, you shouldn't still be doing that type of shit.
Yeah,
Like, what
really.
the fuck is wrong with you?
But some
You know what I
people, like,
mean?
that's their thing. Like,
Some people
I don't
just
know.
do it. Just do
Yeah.
it. So I looked up
But when you do that, you
yeah,
dishonor the person that you with. You know, you're
yeah,
supposed to have respect
most
and you're
definitely.
supposed to honor them,
Right.
you know,
And
and
you have to put in, like you said, the work. You
mhm.
have to communicate.
Yeah.
A closed mouth goes unfed. If you don't tell the other person what you need or what you want, then it's not gonna go well. I don't
No,
know where he.
not at all.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure what happened with Shiler, but maybe he's having technical difficulties. But thank you for your insight, Shiler. But I was looking at some different, not necessarily statistics, but different reasons why men and or women would cheat.
Go
Typically,
for it. Hit
these are
us.
based on psychiatrists and psychologists and their studies over the decades
Hit it.
into relationships and men and women. So here's some typical reasons why women cheat. They feel neglected,
Yeah, we were talking about that, right?
right? Feeling a lack of love. Some people engage in infidelity as a response to their partner's lack of attention.
Mm-hmm.
They feel underappreciated, neglected, or ignored. They feel more like a housekeeper, nanny, or financial provider than a wife or girlfriend.
Mm. Yeah.
They are lonely.
Mm-hmm.
Like their men are gone all the time. Maybe they're a truck driver. Maybe they're a lawyer. Maybe they're
Right.
a fucking cop. Maybe they're off to war and they're in the military. There could be many
Yeah.
reasons. I don't know. Some women are looking for a confidence boost.
Mm.
It is well known that many women suffer from low self-esteem and a
Mhm.
general lack of confidence.
Right. So if you have, let me stop you there. If
Yeah.
you have a guy like, let's say the mailman, and he's coming, he's going, "Oh, you look really nice today. You know, I like that pink shirt," or and you're like,
Yeah, right.
nobody's paying me attention like this. Wait a second, and then you become more, attracted to that guy, and you look for more attention from him, and before you know it,
Right.
But yeah, that I could see that happening because that's how we are. We
Yeah.
like, I don't know about all women because like I said, I'm not a psychiatrist, but I know we like attention, I mean, we okay, let me speak for myself. I like to be told, "Hey, you look nice today. Hey, you look pretty today. Oh, I like that dress. Oh, you know, I like that." Call me
Right.
crazy. He's right.
Sorry. Keanu, reset the Wi-Fi.
It's nice to get compliments.
Yeah.
I had a dude. This was funny. I had a guy tell me at the job, and I always say, "Thank God there are several inches of hard, thick glass between me and the customers." I work in a bulletproof fucking glass house.
Oh.
I work for a check cashing facility.
Oh,
It
okay.
does payday loans, and we have a safe with money and whatnot.
Right.
Yeah. So keep people from robbing us. So we have bulletproof glass. Gotta love that shit. So anyway, so this guy was like, "Oh, I really like your eyelashes. Those are really nice."
What?
Oh wow. Yeah, but that's like, it's very rare. Usually it's the women that tell me that they love my eyelashes or ask me where I got them or if I can teach them how to put them on or
Well,
something.
maybe he wanted lashes.
But, yeah, hey, ding. Anyway, I said, yes, I like the drag queen ones. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, so I get like these dudes will like come on Messenger, right? And start trying to hit on me. And it happens actually quite often, which is annoying. But so this is my whole thing. This is what I mean. This is my go-to. Oh, hey, thanks for the compliment. I appreciate you, but I'm married. So I'm all set.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, oh, but you don't need any more friends. I said, oh no, I have plenty of friends. And I'd be like, I said, I have tons of guy friends. Tons.
Yeah.
Shit tons of fucking male friends.
Yeah.
Shit fucking tons.
Yeah.
Shiloh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's one of my adopted. I'm just saying. I have so many goddamn guy friends on this earth. Unless you look, I tell them like, look, unless you're in the industry, right? If I don't know you from having worked with you in the past, having managed your as you as an artist or worked with you somewhere or done some kind of project with you or whatever, then do I really need to know you? The reason why I say this is unless you work in the industry, like the entertainment industry,
right,
of some sort, I don't really need to know you.
Right.
And I'm not trying to be an asshole by any means when I say these things, but I don't know. I just don't feel it's proper.
Yeah.
I don't want to be talking to other dudes.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
say, what up? Oh, hey, what's up? I'll be like, hey, what up, dude? Or something like that. Like, that's how how do I talk to you, Shyler? Like, what up, dude?
Yeah, what's up, dude?
I don't even respond. I don't even respond unless it's like I'm trying to make a connection with this person because they have an agent that I want to get an agent or something, they're right. But other than that, I don't even
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What other reason as a television and or radio personality do we really need to interact? If they're a fan and they just want to say, hey, I really love the work that you do. I really like this show.
That's fine.
Thanks for putting great stuff into the world. That's great. That's wonderful. I'm there. I'll say, well, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Same here.
But that's it.
I think for me,
I don't need anything else.
I think it's the audacity of some people these days. Like,
I
think it's the literal audacity of some people these days. I mean, on both sides, men and women. Like some people just think that the shit that you have to say that's going to come out of your mouth is going to sway my opinion of you in the next 45 seconds. And you're just going to say some shit. And I'm going to be like, oh my God, you know what? Let me leave my wife and just come over to your house right the fuck now. Like, let me leave this bar right now with you and deal with your fucking unknown craziness over the craziness I already know and deal with your bullshit and try to figure you the fuck out. Really?
So listen. Here's a really good Jenny story. I'm at Petey's place in Tarzana, California.
Okay.
I'm running a concert, one of my concerts, right? I'm directing the bands. I'm up on stage. I'm hosting the show. Hey, welcome. Thank you, sir. Whatever, the usual. Get up on stage. You're emceeing the show. Blah blah blah. Right? Okay. So I get down off the show. I'm standing in the back. I'm getting things ready. I'm organizing some shit. Whatever. This black dude walks up to me. He says, "Oh hey, hi. Do you know who I am," or something like that? And I looked at I knew who it was. I mean, I didn't know his name off the top of my head, but I knew who he was. And he's just like, oh hey, I really like what you do here. Like you seem really ambitious, really intelligent, and you're really pretty. You know, I'd really like to get to know you more. I'd like to ask you out. And I said, oh well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That I feel flattered. Thank you so much. I said, I'm so sorry, but I'm married.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, God damn it. He said, really? He said, really? I said, yeah. I said, in fact, you met my husband at the door.
Yeah.
He's the bald-headed black man that was taking tickets and money at the door. That's my husband. That's my business partner. That's my co-host of my radio show. That's my ride or die.
That's funny.
And he just says, "Oh, God damn it." He says, I really lucked out. He says, I don't know what to say. He says, he says,
I would have pushed him away. All right.
He just said, thank you for talking to me. So none other than Glenn Plummer, the famous actor who was OG Bobby Johnson in the movie South Central. None other than the man who was in Speed. None other than the man who was on Bones and Numbers and fucking every other goddamn television show. He was in Saw 2. He was in so many fucking things.
What's
known
his
to
name?
man. Glenn Plummer.
I'll have to look him up.
Right there.
Funny,
that man right there.
Oh, wait. Let me see. Let me get a close picture.
I'll have to ask Jackie this story. Jackie
See?
and them were in Vegas. Oh my God. Jackie and my dad.
And he had money and a nice house, and he was a celebrity. And who did I still stay with? Ding, 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 ding. Right there.
I already had
Jackie,
damn right.
Because
that shit don't mean shit to me.
Oh, I know him. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But that shit don't mean shit to me. All your money, all your jewels, your big fancy houses and your cars don't mean shit to me because he might be the nicest man on the planet. He might be the most amazing person ever. And he might be also a piece of shit, douchebag, abuser. I don't know. I know what I'm getting with this wonderful man.
Well, my mother used to say, you know what you got, you don't know what you're getting.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, the grass isn't always greener on the other side.
No shit. My dad and Jackie went and saw Hell Yeah in Vegas. It was a while back when they were still together. And Vinnie Paul started hitting on Jackie. And then my dad was like, my dad went over to meet him. My dad's all stoked and like all giddy and she's gonna meet Vinnie Paul. He's all excited. So he walks over and he's like, Vinnie, I'm a huge fan, man. Like I'm a bass player. I love you. He's like, yeah, let's go, bro. And he makes a beeline for my mom. She's like, that's my husband right there. And he's like, oh, how's it going? I'm like, wow.
Well, my husband makes me feel loved, and that's very important. Yeah, very important.
That's what I'm saying. Dude, my husband and I do everything together.
Best thing.
We get in mosh pits together. Yeah. Okay? We do everything together. Like
exactly.
And I don't get bored of him.
Exactly. Yeah. That's it.
I don't get I don't tire of him.
Right.
He's
Me and my husband have this one thing that we do, and only him and I know it.
Relationships
and I'll have my hand right, and he'll put his hand on mine, and he'll go. And you know what that means?
Hi, everybody.
I love
Time
you.
To leave? Oh, I love you. Okay.
I got to leave.
That's usually my husband's signal for us to get the fuck out of where we are. It's time to go home.
What's up?
Time to get out of Dodge.
I like the info.
What?
I like the info.
Yeah, I'm staying up in the chat.
He'll put his hand on top of my hand, and he'll go. And then wait, here's another thing he does. So I love you so much.
Man,
And nobody-
motherfucking white man talks in code. He doing Morse code.
That is our Morse
Me.
code. Yeah.
Send
And I'll
help.
do it to him, and
Means
he'll.
I want to fuck you really, really hard later this evening in the ass. That's what that means.
would like anal, please. Maybe more. Less
Another reason
teeth,
why
please.
people would cheat.
Less
No.
teeth.
No, I was kidding.
I
They won't
think
give me anal sex, therefore I cheated.
Oh my
I feel
goodness.
entitled, and it's mine. No, I'm kidding. Sorry.
I think
It's an
I
adult show. Get over it, people. Okay, here we go. Here's another one.
I overshadow her with affection like a lot. I tell
that-
her
There's
I love her.
nothing wrong with that.
too
You
much.
shower me
Yeah.
with affection.
Just don't be like anywhere clingy. We
No.
don't like clinging. We don't like fucking clinging. That's all I'm saying. At least I
No,
don't. I mean,
I'm not
every
clinging.
person's different, though. Every person's different. Here's another one. Oh, sexual dissatisfaction. These are reasons
Oh.
why women cheat sometimes. Sexual dissatisfaction. Women who cheat
Okay.
on their husbands may do it because they are dissatisfied with their sex life with their spouses, which usually equates to small winky. I'm just kidding.
I mean, yeah, there's that.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
Well,
Like-
I had a friend, and I would tell, like I said, I was a massage therapist, so I would tell
Right.
her things that she could do to have more desire, because she had no desire. She was over 60, and I guess you know, the menopause thing.
Yes.
And I would tell her things to do, and she'd be like, I don't.
Menopause is fucking evil. Menopause
He's like-
is the death of fucking sex for women sometimes.
According to her, yeah. She was like, no. She goes, when he comes to bed, I pretend like I'm sleeping. I don't got time for that.
that's
I'm only now starting to feel like myself again.
Really? How
Yeah.
old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
51, about to be 52 at the end of January.
Okay, so
So
you were-
it hit me about 40, but
Yeah.
the full-on effects of no sex drive
yeah.
started
That's what she
hitting me. I started hitting me about 46, 47,
Oh,
48, right in there. Like that.
Yeah.
This whole last 4 years has been a fucking nightmare.
wow.
I fucking hate menopause because I
Oh,
was always
geez.
a sexual person.
Yeah. That's what she
I
said.
mean, I'm
She said
not
she
trying to sound
totally-
gross, guys, but I did belong to BDSM clubs and swingers clubs it was only 2 years, and I was in my early 40s, like a dumb fuck. But that was after a long relationship of 5 years had ended with him cheating.
Yeah.
See, okay, so cheating. Let's go back to these. So he cheated. I don't know, and sometimes I wonder why, but he was disgusting. He cheated with a 14-year-old.
Oh my
So he was
goodness.
a pedophile. He was 25. He was 25. She was 14, and it was my son's ex-girlfriend. Oh, so
my
creepy.
goodness.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
so creepy.
disgusting.
in the
And then he
family.
cheated on me with a 20-year-old. But like JJ was saying, it will always come to light eventually.
Oh yeah.
So
Definitely.
I found out because of his sister.
Okay.
She ratted him out.
She ratted him out.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she felt bad for me because I had worked 2-3 jobs to support him and the kids, and he was a stay-at-home
that.
dad. And he did all the stuff at home. He was great at all that stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have no complaints about any of that shit.
Those are not cool.
You know what I mean? But it wasn't because I didn't want to have sex with him.
I'm fucking dying.
You just wrong.
Hashtag QQL pedos.
Their fucking comments are killing me, dude.
What?
What is he? Okay, what are you saying, bitch?
Comments
What are
are
you saying
fucking
over here?
killing me.
What did he say?
What?
She's hitting the bangers.
His net
Hashtag
worth
pedals
is
aren't cool.
$800,000. Thank you, Samantha, for giving us Glenn Plummer's.
Hashtag don't sleep with minors.
Hashtag.
Wait, how come I
pedals
can't
are not
see that?
cool.
I
How
fucking
come? Oh, let me check out the chats. Wait a second.
I need you to come on. I need you to come on the metal show, Sam, and just do fucking hashtags the whole show.
Hashtag don't sleep with minors. Hashtag pedos are not cool.
Did it see the Pinky Winky one?
Yeah.
Pinky Winky
Who
one?
said that?
Listen, but as a
Hashtag
woman,
Megan's Law.
as a woman though, and you're only in your 30s, you know what I mean, and you still have a high sex drive, and then you find out that they've cheated on you with
Devastating. I can imagine. Yeah.
with first of all, with a 20-year-old, that's one thing. A 14-year-old, Jesus Christ. So first
That's
of
not a
all,
you
then
problem,
you
that's a
start
them
questioning
problem.
yourself, but then you start being like, well, what's wrong with me?
No,
Like
no,
I'm
no. That's not
38
them
years
the thing.
old. Like, you
That's
know what I
the
mean?
thing. You start wondering,
Yeah.
is there something wrong with me? What did I do?
What did I do wrong? And I started going
Yeah.
down that rabbit hole. Yeah, I got so depressed. I didn't have a relationship, a real, honest to God relationship for 5.5 years because of him. I wouldn't be with nobody, no committed relationship.
Well, he was
That's
just
why
a dirtbag.
that's why I did the swinger thing and the BDSM thing and all that.
Yeah.
And just
Well,
dated a
he
bunch
was
of different
just a
people and had
dirtbag.
fun. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's just a scumbag. At the
Yeah.
end of the day, I wasn't the
There's
problem.
a lot of them
I'm
out
not
there.
worried.
No.
I think I don't know. I think it's really cool also. And this I think this really comes down. I mean, honestly, a lot of it comes down to common sense. Like you don't get
Yeah.
taught how to be a fucking normal, upstanding human being. You got to learn that shit. And most people don't fucking learn it. Pardon my
Yeah.
French. Most people just decide that they don't want to learn how to be a decent human being. They'd rather just be a fucking asshole. And
Oh
that
yeah,
shit
some people are just scumbags.
and that
Some
fucking
people are just
sucks.
pieces of
It really
shit.
sucks. And really, it's really cool to see couples like you guys, you know, and meet couples who have an understanding. And I met you guys when I was still married, you know, the first time.
Yeah, I remember when you brought her and
Yeah, and it was
daughter
hard.
to-
It was weird to see, you know, see dynamics. Like, man, I really want that. I want at least a piece of that, you know. And when you find it, it's like, fuck, this is pretty awesome. Like, this is really awesome. Like you.
I told him he's gonna have to die. I told him that's the only way you're fucking getting rid of me is you're gonna have to die. That's it. That's the only way.
We don't argue. It's not around. We run around here arguing about
No.
stuff because we don't have.
Only time we never got along is because of my son.
Yeah, we don't got nothing.
We don't
argue
have
about.
issues. We're very like-minded. We have so much in common that it's ridiculous.
I just have to
Yeah.
be with you for the rest
You know
of
what I mean?
your life.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah.
Okay, well, you know, I guess it depends on who outlives who, but
No, she's
but
gonna
the
kill
whole
me.
point is
That's
I'm not
what she's
going
trying to say.
anywhere.
That was a
The
thinly
first time I
veiled
didn't
threat.
want to divorce somebody. It's amazing. The first time I did not want to divorce somebody.
Yeah.
Her father, I wanted to divorce
She's
after we
like-
got-
she's
as
like-
soon as we got married.
Hashtag
Okay, and
shitty
him,
dad.
and I will be honest, him I did
Hashtag
cheat.
sperm
Him
donor.
I did cheat on. I did cheat on her father. I'm just being honest. I did cheat on her father.
Damn. I mean,
He
Why?
didn't pay any attention to me at all. No attention. He was too busy off hanging out with his buddies and doing whatever he wanted to do. He was abusive to my son. There was just a lot of, I'm not saying there's excuses, but there was a lot going on.
there are mitigating factors.
And we were
that
not compatible at all. He's fucking stupid. Look, when you have a look, I'm being honest. When you have a 176 IQ like me, it's hard to find people that are compatible or on your length, on your level. Do you know what I'm
I
saying?
think
hmm
I have like
do.
8 years of college. Like, it's hard to. He's smart.
I think really what it comes down to is, you know, at the end of the day, we are still human. We're all human beings with emotions and feelings and thoughts. And I know, you know, we all make mistakes. To err is human and all that shit, you know, whatever. But I
Yeah.
mean, if
Human
you're in a
mind.
situation, if you're in a, you know, a loveless relationship, or
Oh,
you know,
I
you're-
was so fucking miserable, dude. I was
Exactly,
so
and
miserable.
then there's
I
nothing
hated
wrong
him.
with
I
going
couldn't
outside
stand
to
him.
find some kind of happiness.
Sorry.
I wanted to stab him. Does that kind of tell the story? I didn't want him to wake up one morning. That's all I know. I just didn't want him to wake up. Like I would have been better off getting death benefits. I'm just saying. Sorry. Sorry.
You gotta fucking stop.
How do you feel about that?
We got to bring a psychiatrist on here.
Yeah.
We need
No,
one.
no, I don't want to start actually finding out what's wrong with me. Fuck that.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm cool.
Here's another reason why women cheat. Sexual inconsistency.
Yeah.
What's
Like not
that?
on the same page. It says sex holds as much importance for women as it does for men, thus lacking the sexual thrill that it might have been the norm early in the relationship can intrigue women.
Except
to
for when
search for it
menopause comes
elsewhere.
in.
Like the thrill is gone, maybe, or is what they're trying to say.
That's when you break out the whips.
One way to make your sex life more pleasurable and meaningful is to practice sexual mindfulness. A recent study published in Sexual and Relationship Therapy describes how the principle of awareness, curiosity, and presence of mind, when incorporated into your sex life, works wonders for couples who might perceive their spark to be fading.
To summarize, talk to your parts, talk to your spouse.
No, to
Have a conversation.
summarize,
Be more
You know,
open-minded to new
don't
experiences.
take your relationship for granted. That's to summarize it. Don't take
Yeah.
it for granted. You know,
Yes.
because somebody
Be
else
in the
might
moment.
want that good thing that you got there. So be grateful.
And it's like being mindful and in the moment,
Mhm.
like actually spending time with each other, not just being on your phones. Like actually be present in the moment with each other.
Like I said, talking
Doing
to your spouse, actually
activities
communicating with each other.
It's not just even talking, it's just being like mindful and in the moment, like you're watching a movie. Don't be sitting
Yeah.
there looking at your phone. Be
Right.
present and actually spending time with the other person and like
got
paying
you,
attention
man.
to what's going on.
Well,
You know what I mean?
you have to like set time, even though you live in the same house.
You still
you
need
know, you
to
have
spend
to, like,
time
set
together.
time.
Yes.
Yeah, because you might have stuff to do. He might have stuff to do. But
Yeah.
at some point, you can come together. You know.
Right. What do you think?
God, hey, I forgot. Keep talking. I'll figure it out. I remember in a minute.
You gotta jump in, man. You gotta jump in. It's like double dutch.
I know.
You gotta fucking jump in.
Yeah, jump
Like
in.
you want, like you getting ready to jump in, getting ready to jump in. I'm waiting on it. Okay, sorry.
There we go. Like when guys, like when guys talk about when they in relationships, guys never talk about what they do in a bedroom, right? There's only out of all the dudes that I know that especially when we was young, we talk about sex. I've only met one dude who stood up there and talked about what he did with his girlfriend or whatever, his long-time girlfriend or whatever. But guys don't do that because a guy side-eyed at your girl like she do what? You know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Because if you say, "Oh, she gives great head," and we
Right.
this, that, and the other
Then
thing, then all the
homeboys-
guys are going to be
Exactly.
looking at her like, "Oh, really? She does?"
Yeah, you're definitely right there. In the dude seat, in our circle, it's more or less like you kind of keep that shit to the very, very closest. Because I mean,
Yeah.
you start talking shit, to your homies.
Well,
and
it's
your
also
homies like,
respect for your
really?
woman. It's
And then
also
it opens
respect
up
for
for
your
people
woman.
talking shit, and you don't want that as in a dude sense. You're like, it's something
Yeah.
that
That's
I guess
private.
too personal for us. But
Yeah,
then again,
right.
like, we can go around.
Right.
We can go around and talk about all this other dumb shit too. I mean, so
Yeah.
I get that.
Well, I don't think you should be discussing your intimate relationship with your husband or boyfriend anyway. I mean,
No.
that's
No, you
private.
shouldn't.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I don't think
I don't
women
talk about
should
that
do it.
stuff
I
with
don't
my
think men
female
should do it.
friends. Yeah, I don't talk about that
That's
type of
not-
stuff. I don't.
That's where a lot of
For the same reason.
like y'all see a woman and like she ain't been in a relationship in a while, all of a sudden she get her some good and y'all be like, yeah, girl, oh yeah, look like you have some fun with a dude or whatever. and then you be like, yeah, it's good. Then she'll be looking at your dude, you know?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Flip it.
Yeah.
The same thing for women. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go around telling everybody my husband has a big dick and he's amazing in
Right.
bed, because now other women are gonna be looking at him like, oh, really?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now they're gonna try to take your man or some shit. Like, you know.
Yeah.
So I see what you're saying. That could be.
And then again, there are
I-
couples who are open like that, and there are people in community, you know, that it's nice, and they just not nice. They are open with that shit like that. But there's certain communities. It's community, like it's
Right.
it's a circle of people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've experienced it from the swingers perspective.
Exactly.
Like, I was the single one. I was
Right.
the single female in amongst all these single people, but mostly a lot of couples. There's like a lot of
Yeah.
couples involved
Yeah.
in these things, more so
Well,
than people realize.
Yeah.
I seen something, I don't know if it was on YouTube or not, but this woman said, when my husband, well, this is what the husband said. When I leave the house, this is how my wife thinks women look at me. And there's people clapping, and they're like, woo! It's like,
Yeah, I saw.
that's how
Yeah.
I feel about my husband. Like, when he leaves the house, I'm thinking people are like looking at him and like checking him out, and like, you better stay in the house. It's like, it's just this thing, that I definitely wouldn't be discussing our bedroom stuff with
No.
other women or anybody. Not even and I got a lot of sisters. I wouldn't even do it with my sisters.
Right.
I just wouldn't do it. But
Well, I'm gonna leave that subject alone. Yeah. All right, here we go. Here's some other stuff. Okay, here's another reason why women may cheat if they're being abused
oh,
Well, of course.
of course.
mentally, verbally,
course.
physically, emotionally, whatever. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But that's gonna escalate some shit.
That's
They
the
find
issue.
out that you're cheating. Now they're gonna beat you worse or possibly kill you.
No,
Yeah.
So that's not smart.
But I personally think that's selfish.
But not everybody's
If a
smart.
woman is getting physically abused and then go into another relationship, and knowing this dude is violent, you're gonna put that
Put the other
person-
put that in the
the
guy,
other
the other dude,
person.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
you
I see
mean
that shit all the time.
you're putting both of you in danger, the other
Yeah.
person and yourself. So
Uh-huh.
now kill you, like, that's horrible.
Yeah. So
And a lot of the time, it'll be somebody outside of that circle, so they won't know what the fuck's going on at all. Next thing you know,
Exactly.
they're wind up with a huge ass problem they didn't even know about.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
maybe they didn't even know that the chick had a boyfriend or a husband.
Exactly.
Now they're
Yeah.
being pulled into somebody else's fucking drama and shit. Like,
Mhm. Whole new world of
Yep.
problems.
Yeah, that's not good.
good point.
And
Good point.
I think also
Crazy.
what happens is, I don't know about men, but with women, for some reason, it's like, okay, you have this problem of cheating, get help. Why go into another relationship?
Yeah, because you're just taking one problem. You're taking the problem from one relationship into the next.
Yeah.
Like, it's not solving anything.
Mm-mm.
And
Yeah,
why
yeah.
would you want to get into a relationship when you're just getting out of the or not even
Yeah.
technically, I guess, getting out of the other one? Like,
But you're
you know what I
you're a
mean? Like,
serial cheater. You're a serial
well,
cheater.
yeah, that's
Get
part of
help.
it. And also, it's like
You
you're
can't think
like,
that's normal.
no, but you need time to heal from that other relationship and to get your life right before moving on to another person.
And
Because now
nine
there's
times
all that baggage that you're dragging with you
exactly.
Yeah.
to this other person, and you
Well, this
just
could
like,
be for men and
and-
women. Like, why go to another relationship
yeah,
when you know you
yeah,
have
that's
this
stupid,
problem?
yeah.
And
Yeah,
a relationship
exactly.
already fucking built on that kind of mistrust and problem
Yeah.
is a bad relationship right off the start. You're starting
Yeah.
a relationship with a shitty foundation already.
Yeah,
Right.
because
Have y'all ever heard of? I've heard a woman say this, but I don't know if y'all ever heard anybody saying, especially women, that they need a man that can handle them.
I've
Oh,
heard
you
that.
mean like sexually?
I
Or
I
just-
I didn't hear as far as it being specifically for
Okay,
sex.
when
Oh,
I
okay.
heard it,
Generally just handle
Like
it.
they're them as a like a big personality, or them
no,
as a
no,
big.
no. When I
Yeah.
heard it, this particular person was saying, I need somebody to handle me because I talk back and I don't listen.
Mhm.
And I
Right,
like it
right,
rough.
yeah. That's what I meant by big personality, I guess, but not in a good way, I guess, in that sense.
No.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I
it's
yeah.
guess.
that way.
I mean, when you say it like that, as a guy,
Who wants
you
to be with
yeah,
somebody
when you
like
as a guy and you hear a woman say that, I need a man that can handle me. Like, I don't need more fucking problems than I already have in my day to day.
Yeah, I'm thinking baggage, issues, drama.
We're dudes, okay? We're simple
Bad
creatures.
enough, but some extras.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're simple
You hear
creatures.
that
I'm
shit?
not
What is
speaking
that?
for myself. We're simple dudes. Like, we have enough
He
problems.
said a regular woman's bad enough, but he says
Exactly,
you know,
like,
extras
fuck.
on it.
We have a hard time deciding what we're gonna eat today. Sometimes, like, we don't know what the fuck we want to watch.
Me
this
too. He
weekend.
says, "What do you want for supper?" I'm like, I don't know. Just get whatever. I'll eat
But
whatever you get.
Yeah,
That's
we don't know if
I'm-
we're gonna wear the right underwear today. Like,
I'm not particular. If he wants to go to McDonald's, I'm good with McDonald's. You want to go to Wendy's? I'm good with Wendy's. You want to go to Taco Bell? I'm good with Taco Bell.
Well,
I'm just very easygoing, go with the flow.
Well,
You know what I
here's
mean?
something I
I don't
noticed
do that
about,
whole upsetting the apple cart bullshit. Just you
Yeah.
know, yeah,
This
just
is what I'm
go with
saying.
the flow,
but
you
here's
know?
something I noticed about these women today. They don't cook. They don't
Nope.
clean.
nope,
They don't do shit. And
no.
it's like,
You know what's great? Samantha does all of it.
what?
Yeah.
Like, you want a man and you don't do that stuff?
Right?
What man are you getting?
Well,
Seriously.
So-
You're a disgusting
That's-
pig. What man are you getting?
So,
the other issue I have with all that. You got
so
these girls.
okay, so I run all the businesses, and JJ does the cooking.
Hell yeah!
That's fine.
I'm
You have an
constantly
agreement.
like working on all our projects, like
You have an
making
agreement.
T-shirts
Yeah.
and running 4 podcasts, and
You have
I
an
still work
agreement.
a day
That's
job,
different.
you know.
That's
Yeah.
different.
And by the way, a
Yeah.
man who can cook is
I just
good
feel
shit.
bad that maybe like I don't cook more or something. Like I feel like an
No.
asshole. Like
No, that's not
he
your
does like
thing. See,
99.5% of the cooking.
no. See, my husband pays the bills. He washes clothes.
Hell yeah!
I
and
pay
he
the
takes
bills.
care of other stuff.
I do all the bill pay also. I do
So
all the bill
least
pay. I do
could
the
do-
budgeting. I do the budget. I pay all the bills. I organize everything. I take care of all the business, the household
Oh,
business.
see, there you go.
the
Now I'm
fucking-
talking about me.
all the
The
businesses.
least I could do is cook
Yeah.
and clean.
Well,
That's
yeah,
nothing.
yeah, of course.
the least I could
get- yeah, but it's like it's working together
Exactly.
to achieve a common goal, and
Exactly.
everybody puts their stuff in some way. You know what I mean?
But
Like you
But
all.
then you have
Yeah.
these women today, and you got the guy doing his part, and she's like, "I don't cook.
I don't.
I don't
yeah.
clean." What?
Oh, but so like you're saying, like he's doing all this stuff, but she's not putting in her share of
Right.
anything.
These girls.
Yeah,
think
no,
they're entitled
that's
to it
totally-
nowadays.
Oh, or these women. Me and JJ were talking about this a few times now. These women who are like a 3 or a 4, and they want expecting to get a motherfucking man who makes 500,000 a year.
That
Dude,
shit.
Bitch, you a
That's
3
it.
or a 4? Have you seen yourself in the mirror?
These girls are on
Really?
TikTok.
You
They're doing
a
all those videos.
raggedy, ugly looking bitch, and you thinking you gonna get a goddamn Michelin star man?
No,
who
they
makes
call them. What do they
500,000
call
or
them?
more?
High quality.
I only will be with a man who makes $500,000 or more. And
A
if
high
you're not
quality.
in that
They call-
league, then I don't want anything to do with you.
What do they call them? High quality men or something?
Yeah, but the whole point is you look like a busted ass, ratchety ass looking motherfucker who's between a 1 and a fucking 4. You are not worthy of no Michelin star motherfucking man.
Yeah.
Okay, bitch? Let's not get it twisted. You stupid. You stupid, and you're gonna stay single. That's all I gotta say to you, motherfucker.
That's,
You're
you're
gonna
gonna
stay fucking single.
because first of all,
Ratchety.
They just think that they're gonna get
Ugly.
purses and they're gonna go
Yeah, like men just
shopping.
gonna give them something. I'm a sugar baby.
It's-
Men
yeah.
just buy me things and give me things.
It's funny
Shut the
because
fuck
it's those
up.
same girls. It's those same girls who don't cook, don't clean, don't do anything, who end up with a total asshole who whips the shit out of them, and then
Yeah.
wonder why he whips the shit out of him. But she can change him though. He's gonna get better. She can change him, and keep
Yeah.
wondering why where all this money's coming from, because she don't cook or clean or nothing, so she obviously don't understand anything that's going on around her. But as long as
Yeah.
that money's coming in from somewhere, then all of a sudden, oh, he's in jail. Then it's on to the next one.
You
It's
better
on the next
suck
one.
a lot of dick, is all I'm saying, bitch. Okay,
Oh,
you don't do nothing. You don't clean. You don't cook. You don't do nothing for the man. You don't do his
And I'm
laundry.
sorry. That's
You don't
wonderful.
fucking birth his babies. You don't do shit for him. Then, bitch, why you there? And you better be sucking dick, is all I'm
I will-
saying. And
I
then
don't
you
wanna
get
say- I don't
over
wanna
it.
say this
taking
as
it
a
up
guy.
Uber.
from
Just
the
kidding.
guy's perspective, and this is just me as a nerd, as a man, on my end. You can suck all the fucking dick you want, but if you can't make a fucking meatloaf, you got to go. You can suck all the dick. You can do all
You
kinds
hear
of
that,
crazy shit,
Gina?
but if
You hear that,
you
Gina?
can't fucking make
You better,
a
you better
Thanksgiving
know how to cook a
or
meatloaf.
meatloaf or anything like that. You
A
can't serve
meatloaf.
me food. I'm out. Sorry. And if you
Gina,
can't have a
you better know how to
conversation,
make a meatloaf.
and if we can't have a conversation longer than 5 minutes, like even just this, if we can't have a conversation, you gotta go. If
My
I'm
husband
like,
likes
hey,
steak. He's like, you better know how
Okay,
to cook
so
steak.
Gina, make
I'm
a
working on
meatloaf, and then you guys, when you before you drive to Lake Tahoe, okay?
oh, she
make
makes
a
a bomb ass
meatloaf.
meatloaf too. She makes an amazing meatloaf. I love it. It's delicious.
What'd you say? Make meatloaf, bitch. Hashtag make
serious.
meatloaf, bitch.
as a dude, if you can't cook, I mean,
Okay.
even if you are a pretty face, a very pretty face, and
Yeah,
even
because your
if
face
you
is
can't get
you're
down to the
gonna get
bedroom,
old.
First of all, beauty only lasts so long, and
Tell
beauty's
me
only
about
skin deep. If
And
you an
skin deep,
ugly
that's the part right
motherfucker on
there.
the
Skin
inside,
deep.
like you a rotted person, like you a
Exactly.
horrible human being, I don't care how pretty you
Yep.
are on the outside. The
right there.
prettiness eventually, bitch, will fade. And
You
you
can
two
be
can get
beautiful.
acid thrown in your face and not look good no more. Oh, I didn't
Exactly.
say that.
You
I
can
didn't
be
say that.
beautiful, and as soon as you open
hear
that
me.
mouth, it's like,
Don't
oh.
listen to me. Don't listen to me. I'm just saying, because you be a horrible human being. Bitches like that get acid in their face. Okay, you just don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be like
Seriously.
that. Don't be that
Seriously.
person. Here's another reason why women might cheat. To get revenge, or they're angry
That's
because of
petty as
something
fuck.
the man did. Like he cheated on her, or
Revenge.
he
What?
did something
That's just
like
too
revenge.
Yeah, that right there. That shit I don't get. That's stuff I don't
Like
get.
they're petty and they're vindictive
pettiness.
and they
Yep.
want to get back at you. You just discovered your partner cheated, so you run out and cheat to get back at them.
That makes
Uh,
no
that's-
sense.
It says about 1 in 5 affairs by women happen because of payback. It is revenge for
Payback.
the husband's affair, or even vengeance for some perceived wrong or mistreatment.
Oh my
Numerous women have confided that their affairs were intentional payback because
Yeah.
their husbands did not help enough with their newborn babies or toddlers. What?
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
like women. That don't sound
Well,
like
there's-
men.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's another
Yeah.
reason a woman. That's why I said another reason a woman
Yeah.
would cheat.
I think that
That
is
definitely
I think
sounds
that's
Revenge or
like
because
anger.
with men.
Very vindictive, petty stuff.
Yeah, I think women do that because with men, we're these tough, angry dudes. You know what I mean? You can say a lot of shit to us. You can call us fucking idiots. You can call us all these things. But as soon as you do something to actually hurt our
Oh my
feelings,
God.
like that emotion, and that's the one thing that you can do to a man. You know what I mean? You can do to your partner. That's the one thing you can do that shatters everything about them inside. Like, fuck, like, wow.
Yeah, it says
It's-
others have mentioned that it was revenge for an unmet expectation around
That's
like
just-
Valentine's Day, their birthday, or their anniversary. And this one psychiatrist said that they've heard directly from women who cheated because their husbands would not take time off work or change jobs,
Oh my
or didn't
Jesus.
help out around the house enough. What the hell? That's
Women
a
are just
petty
wicked.
shit. Goddamn. What kind of vindictive bitch are you? I'm going to cheat on my husband because he doesn't clean enough. He didn't
Oh
pick
my
up his
goodness.
shoes. I'm gonna run out and cheat. That's so stupid. That's
You know what? You had to
some
work
petty-
overtime this week, so I'm gonna fuck Bill.
Dude, that's some stupid petty shit. What the fuck is wrong with people? That's like some young people shit.
That's gotta be young people stuff.
Or she starts doubting the relationship, boredom, sexual desire,
Boredom. Fuck.
intimate relationship. They're missing that. That was kind of something we already talked about. Emotional undernourishment. These are all the same basic topics in the sense of
A lot of
you know
these
what I mean?
sound like really shitty people. Like,
Yeah,
Well, that's
really,
what
I
I'm
I
know.
mean, like,
according to a well-known study of 2,262 couples over 5 years by Stanford sociologist Michael Rosenfeld, women initiated 69% of divorces.
Mm.
okay,
The details
hold on,
of this-
hold on.
Yeah,
So that's how recent?
this was not that long ago. Within the last like 5 years.
Yeah. So I want to look at that statistic from like 20, 30 years ago.
It says
Yeah.
the details of the study further
Yeah.
indicate that college-educated women initiate divorce over 80% of the time.
That makes
No.
sense.
This is a wake-up call to men.
Yeah.
If
fuck.
you are a man reading this article, you are shocked. If you're a woman reading this, it just confirms what you already know. Here we go. Emotional undernourishment. Let's see. Oh, falling out of love. Like they maybe a lot of times it's like the kids have left home, like they've gone off to college,
Okay.
and now you have the empty nest syndrome, and
Yeah.
now like your whole lives were wrapped up with children for
Yeah.
20 fucking like 18.
I can
20
understand.
years
Okay, I can get that
something.
one a little bit. I guess.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can get that one a
And
little bit.
now, like, you don't even know who each other are. You're
Yeah.
different people now.
They
You don't
call
have
it
the
the
same
empty
likes
nest
and
syndrome.
dislikes.
Yeah.
Right?
You may not have the same sexual likes and dislikes. Who knows?
Yeah.
There could be so many things different over a course of 20 plus years.
That's probably-
Well,
that
well,
also
there's
stems from
probably no
like-
intimacy because
Yeah.
she's probably too much into the kids.
Well,
And,
a lot
and
of
then
that.
now that the kids are gone, she don't even know who the hell is in the
Yeah,
other
who she's
bedroom.
married to. Yeah.
Who's that
Here's
guy?
one.
Who,
We
who is this
became
dude?
more like
We married to
roommates.
each other?
Yeah.
I hear that
Hi.
a lot. I hear that a lot with people whose children
too.
have gone off to college and are no longer at home. They
Yeah.
they tend to say, I feel more like a roommate
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
than they do a sexual partner anymore.
That's-
That
that's
probably,
not- I don't want that.
yeah. Yeah. That probably
Let's
stems from
see,
relationships that
reasons
started like when they were
why-
16, got pregnant, with the whole thing,
Oh yeah. Reasons why men cheat. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Sexual desire. Men
That
may cheat
sounds
for
like a man.
sexual satisfaction or fulfillment. They may feel sexually unsatisfied in their relationship or claim a need for variety in sexual partners.
Oh, so wait, why is he with one person then?
Exactly.
Why did he make a commitment?
You know, there are people that do that type of crap, though.
Oh yeah.
Or they'll have like the main woman, like the one woman, like
Yeah.
that's the one that they have the children with and are married to, and then they have all their little side pieces. You know, like Papa was a Rolling Stone kind of shit. You
I
have
think
one,
that stems-
one basic relationship with your wife and
Yeah.
the kids and everything, and then you're off with like 5-10 other friggin' women.
Yeah,
That's gotta
well,
be some stemming from some sort of abandonment issue or some sort of fucking commitment issue in the childhood as a child or some shit. Because
yeah,
not being able to be so worried that this thing might end, so at least I have this to back me up or this
yeah.
to back me up. That's a fucking
That's mental illness.
Yeah, that's a trauma.
Yeah, right. Like you're always waiting for the other shoe to
Exactly.
drop.
Exactly.
So you're like, oh, hey, I have
Yeah.
an escape plan. See,
Yeah,
if
I
this
got
woman
Sally
don't work
over here.
out,
Yeah.
then I have like 3 or 4 other bitches over here that may be in play. You know what I mean?
That's
And like,
mental
what the hell?
illness.
What kind of
Yeah.
mentality is that, though?
That's
Exactly.
mental illness. Seriously.
Exhausting. That would be exhausting. Samantha, thoughts?
I am not making fun of mentally ill people. I'm just saying.
No,
that
no,
sounds
no.
Like they have.
I think that's
I
a
have
mental
mental
illness.
illness. I take oh my god. Anyway, what do you think, Samantha?
Did anyone
She's
see
dropping
my
facts right now.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
Okay, here we go. Here's some 2024 2024 statistics on extramarital
Samantha
sex
was
based
saying
on
something.
gender and age groups.
What'd you say, Samantha?
And I had
Yeah.
another 2020. I couldn't find a 2024 one. I'm sure there is one, but 2023 statistics on household chores.
There you go.
Interesting.
Well, it
You
had
see
more stuff
anything
like
in that?
finances and things like that. But
Yeah.
I just thought
Have you, do you have any friends that tend to have any of these types of personalities, or have you seen anything amongst young people? Like we're all older. I mean, Shyler's barely 30.
33.
AJ, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're just a little hair over 30. China, I'm not. I don't know if you ever want to say your age. I don't know.
I'm 61.
25.
61.
You do not look at
You do
woman.
not look
That's all I'm
61.
saying. She looks like she's in her late. She looks like she's in her mid to late fucking 40s, dude. That's what I'm saying.
You look
What I'm
about, you look
saying.
about my age, actually.
That's
Thank
what I'm
you.
saying. She looks young.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying right there. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
It's that mentality she keeps, I tell you. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Black don't crack
I was just gonna say. See, I was gonna say.
unless they smoking crack.
Yeah.
Gina says it all the time. Like it's amazing. Yeah.
Unless they smoking it. That's what I'm saying. Have you
Black don't
noticed
crack.
anything, Samantha, in amongst your friends or age group, or you know what I mean, people that you notice in relationships? Any kind of patterns or anything you see?
did anyone see my hashtag earlier that said I definitely need a therapist after this episode?
Yeah.
I love it.
Why? Why would you need a therapist?
I don't know. I was just going crazy. I was going crazy with the hashtags in the comments. I said at one point I said hashtag grow a pair of balls.
Yeah.
I like her. Oh my goodness. She's
Hashtags
amazing.
are killing me. I'm over here reading this man's dying.
She definitely came from my womb.
Yeah.
Oh, and then when you were talking about my dad, I was saying hashtag he's a prissy boy is what
I couldn't find a place to write something. I was gonna write something.
He tried to leave the second wife to come back to me, and I told him, "Oh hell no."
Good for you.
Oh hell no. Because he wanted to come out to California to be with me again. I'm like, no, you can stay in Maine, thank you.
You don't need more problems.
California, I'm in Maine now, but you know what I'm saying. You stay where you are. I'll stay where I am. Thank
There you
you.
go.
Have a nice day. This is before I got with JJ or ever met JJ. But I'm just saying, I just laugh because I'm like,
Mm-mm. Been there, did that.
I fucking divorced you in the first place.
Yeah.
Let's not get twisted.
Been there,
Anyway.
did that.
Or you saying, Samantha, you say like you're all disturbed by me talking about your dad.
No, I was just going crazy with the hashtags. I could tell every time I would put one, I just watch Shyler's face to see his reaction to something.
Good.
I was just
Oh,
over
that
here
shit was good.
cackling. I was like, oh my gosh. But no, then I started deleting that because you guys were, I forget, it was China was talking about something serious, and it was right after I said hashtag grow a pair of balls, and I was like, I hope she doesn't think I'm talking about her.
No. I didn't even see it.
I deleted it.
I noticed you started deleting them too, and I was wondering why they were disappearing.
Oh, that's funny. No, I didn't see it. Hashtag grow pair.
You should have left those hashtags, man.
You should have.
Later.
Apparently, men like to cheat through revenge. Also,
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh wait, I didn't answer my question though.
Oh yeah.
go ahead.
My goodness. No, I'm just kidding. I'm too busy over here crying. That's my own fault. I had a thought earlier when we were talking about the social media thing. I forgot what it was. Oh, I was gonna say too. Another thing I thought was that another reason why I think social media is also a
Bad.
factor. Yeah, a factor because now there's like, since there's so much different social media and stuff, there's a lot of groups and stuff and communities that kind of encourage cheating, and especially my age group, which I just
Real-
don't understand, but it is something
Really?
I've seen where it's kind of, I mean, it's obviously if you're a part of that, you'll get more of that, but I've seen it here and there, and I'm just like, why is that a thing? I don't
So
understand
basically,
why.
you're saying they normalize it? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, well, 'cause there's communities for everything. So there's communities of women who encourage each other to make bad decisions and are like, oh yeah, fuck men and do whatever. And I'm like, I
That's
don't
stupid.
get it. I really don't.
I don't
Yeah.
either.
Well, I notice a lot. I'll see women saying, "Who needs a man?" Excuse me. It's like,
Well, I mean,
I'm
kind of
thinking
to
to myself, what?
make a child and other things, you kind of need men. But I mean,
Yeah, like who needs a man? I like being by myself. Thinking, wait a minute, lady. How long
that story. What was that story? Was it by? It was like Plato or Socrates or one of them. They had the story about the pull aparts, the split aparts. It's
I don't remember that.
it's an old story to explain men and women and why we're supposed to be together.
Well,
Like
we're supposed
it's
to
a lock and a key
believe the
kind of
Bible.
like no, not just that, but we were made like a lock and a key.
Mhm.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? We're parts are supposed to go together. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we're meant to complete each other.
Right.
We're meant to. You see what I'm saying? Like that's why they call it the split apart. It's like there's like we were split apart from each other,
Right.
and we spend all our lives trying to find our way back to the one we're supposed to be with, the one that completes us.
Well, the Bible says men are the glory of God, and women are supposed to be the glory of men. That's what the Bible says. So we are supposed to find a mate. We're supposed to have a mate. We're supposed to procreate. I don't know how we're going to procreate if you have transvestites and people who are having same sex, and I don't knock it, to each his own.
Well, that's just more for the rest of us.
That what is going to happen?
Where's that?
What
No,
is gonna
look at it
happen?
this way. There's gay dudes, okay? Well, that's more women for men, for straight dudes,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay?
But
Okay, there's gay
how we're
women,
gonna
there's
procreate
lesbians,
if it
right?
happens where everybody's gay.
Same thing, right? The same thing as lesbians, right? Okay? There's
Well,
more guys for us straight women. I'm just saying it's not really taking anybody off the plate for each other. It's really not. It's really not doing. It's not really doing any damage because there's always going to be straight people. There's always going to be.
non-issue.
There's always going to be. You know what I mean?
That's a non-issue.
That's what I'm saying. It's a non-issue.
No,
It really is.
Well, it's not a non-issue if everybody turns out to be that way, and if it's
Oh,
promoted.
I really don't think it'll
normalized.
ever go that. I really don't think it'll ever go there. Ever. There's
Well,
men and
this
women like
younger
each other. We're
generation,
meant
they're
to
really
be
promoting
people.
it.
Well, I mean,
There's only-
that's their business. I don't.
I
always
agree.
I'm not
gonna be
gonna.
I
opinions, but
agree.
it's
Yeah,
gonna
that's
But
not my-
how are
always-
that's
we
not
going
my
to
business.
procreate if that happens? That's a question.
Well, the rest of us who are straight will procreate.
Well,
you know?
if that's the case, then
We're
the
old.
person
How
who
you and me
already is
procreate?
But no, what I'm
procreate.
saying there's also bisexual people that like the other gender too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's not all about just full on straight or lesbian. You know what I mean? There are like shades of gray, I guess you'd say,
Right.
that still want to have children. My sister's a lesbian and she has 2 kids. She
Well-
procreated with a man.
I know some people that aren't lesbians and they don't want kids. So, like, this is my point.
Each their
Like,
own. Some people
Yeah.
weren't meant to have children or
Yeah.
shouldn't have children. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
true. But I
So
think more and more people are not wanting to have children.
because of the way the world is more so, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. the way the uncertainty of the world and our place in it, and how are we going to survive, and there's just so many things, the world is kind of a dangerous place sometimes, especially
the responsibility.
yeah, some people can't afford it. It's a very expensive world now too.
Yeah.
It's
How about
children
this?
are
A lot of
expensive.
it's selfishness, believe it or
that
not.
too. That
Yeah.
too. That's another
Yeah.
thing.
Better for them to be selfish and not have kids than
Yeah.
to have kids and then not raise them right.
True.
Or be selfish when you have kids. Like
True.
still be that way.
True.
Ugh, not
Very
good.
true. Because my mother had 7 kids and she shouldn't have had 7 kids.
All right. Other reasons why men might cheat. Their needs are unmet.
Of course. Yeah.
That's anybody.
Commitment
That's-
issues.
No brainer.
Commitment issues.
Okay.
Yep.
Men may cheat if they're not ready or willing to commit to one person. They may
True.
not like the feeling of being tied up or settling down with just one person.
So commitment issues.
Commitment is
Yeah. Let's see. Revenge. We already said that one.
Mhm.
Here's another one. It's an interesting one. Childhood abuse.
Yeah.
Men
Oh.
who have hidden or unresolved issues, such as being neglected or experiencing emotional or physical abuse, might find solace in cheating.
Oh.
I think it would be because you have
That's
you're
weird.
not used to having any kind of commitment in your younger life. You're just used to being
Or any kind of
berated or
stability,
hurt,
or
yeah. So you take it. You don't give yourself to any one person because you can't give enough of yourself to somebody because then you get hurt that way. It's just
Oh.
more.
right, yeah, trust issues, and there's a lot. Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
where that would definitely
Well,
come.
that's one I've never heard of. That's one I've never
Yeah.
heard of.
I thought that was a fascinating one.
Yeah.
Some men just want peace. And they want to come in. They come in from a hard day's work, and then it's just in their ear automatically when they walk in the door. And sometimes,
Yeah.
and a lot of the times, it's
Yeah.
nonsense.
Who wants a motherfucker nagging at him all the time?
Yeah. Yeah. True.
I mean, I'm sorry. Like, I think I'm a lot more like a dude in a lot of ways in my mentality. You know what I mean? In the sense of like, he comes home, he wants peace, he wants to watch his wrestling. I don't bother him.
right.
I'm in my office. I'm doing my own damn thing. I'm doing a podcast. I'm working on designing a flyer. I'm designing the websites. I'm doing like 50 gabillion other things.
right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we still do stuff together sometimes.
Yeah.
Here's another one. Immaturity.
Oh, I can understand that one. The immaturity. Yeah.
Men who lack experience and maturity may think there is room for fluidity in their faithfulness and loyalty to their wives or girlfriends.
Mm. So basically, no such thing as loyalty, for them.
Yeah, that's a lot of it.
Mhm.
Lack of male social support.
Yeah.
Men may seek fulfillment elsewhere if they undervalue their need for supportive friendships with other men.
What does that mean?
That's what I'm
Means they
saying.
don't have good role models?
That's probably a part of it.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
I think
Right. If you got an issue, you don't necessarily know what, if you talk to a particular person, what that response is going to be, especially if it's confidential. They might turn around and think that you're silly and tell all of your friends about something that you feel is sensitive. Men don't really have anybody to talk to like that.
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
Not like women do. Women
Right.
tend to be
Right.
more social and
They can
can
talk to
confide in
something
each
sensitive.
other. Yeah.
Yeah, they can talk.
Whereas,
Right.
and with dudes, we got to tell
Oh, I
another
got
dude something
you.
serious or something. We were like,
got
hey,
you.
this happened. Dudes tend to take things as like, oh, well, ha 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 ha. I'm like, well, I mean, yeah, it's fine.
Well, because men are supposed to, men are supposed to be strong. Men aren't
Exactly.
supposed to feel vulnerable and cry. Men aren't.
Right.
Men are supposed to be a certain way. You know what I mean? So, like, that's societal. Like society pushing their stereotypes and their crap on
The
you
stereotype.
and telling you that you can't be, like warm and hugging, or you can be a straight dude and still give your bro a hug.
Yeah.
You walk away, hey, what's up, dude?
No,
You have a
because-
bad day,
Because
Yeah.
they don't have any male role models, they're
No social
thinking it's
support, no
appropriate
nothing.
to cheat.
Well, and
Yeah.
it also
Normalize it.
can come from having shitty male role models.
True.
You know,
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
shitty
Okay,
people
here's
because
another
shitty
one.
behavior.
Here's another one. Impulsiveness. Men
Mm.
who lack impulse control may sometimes lack the discipline to
Right.
make kind and loving choices.
Yeah, that goes back to mental illness. That's a fucking
Yeah.
grown child.
Not worried about the consequences.
Exactly.
Right.
Right.
Let's see. Here's
That
some
also
other
calls it fucking
reasons.
bad parenting.
Mhm.
Like,
Right. Here's some other reasons. Anger, low self-esteem,
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah.
lack of love.
Yeah.
This is relational neglect.
Yeah.
So they're in the relationship and they're being neglected. So they feel
Yeah.
like they have
Right.
to cheat.
Yeah.
Right.
That's anybody.
Situational factors.
Okay, they were at work and their
Was she
coworker
tripped and
came
fell,
on
landed on
them.
his dick?
Well,
And
yeah, right. Yeah, she fell on his dick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fucking situational factor, huh?
The coworker came
just-
on to him.
Came
Yeah.
on to me, and it just felt like a smart idea to drag her in the broom closet and go to town.
Okay.
Yeah,
So when you're
that's
done with that, when you're done with all those statistics, name
Yeah.
them one by one, and I'm going to give you reasons how they can avoid those situations. So keep going. Let me
Okay.
know when you're done.
Got finding infidelity exciting, having a sex addiction, or just making a mistake. Like you said, he just fell into her.
Yeah.
Okay, go back to number one. And I'm-
Okay. Okay. So do you want to go back to one for
Yeah.
women or men?
either one.
Okay. Let's go start with men. Okay. Sexual desire.
Okay, why can't they just, if they don't find their mate desirable, they need to either go to counseling, okay, or break up. Because that's one of the things about having a relationship. You should desire your mate, and your mate should desire you. And if that is a
Yeah.
problem, you either need help or you need to either break up. Number two, go ahead.
Right. Unmet needs. Like they feel their sexual needs aren't fulfilled.
Okay, there's a thing where couples counselor could come into play,
Right.
or communication, like your daughter said. The problem with people today is they don't want or know how to communicate, and this is
Right.
a problem. So
Right.
nobody could ever say that about me. I'm going to
Right.
tell you what's going on. Now you might not
Right.
like it, but I'm going to tell you, hey,
Right.
this wasn't met. This didn't happen. I wanted this, blah, blah, blah. It's called communication.
Right.
And if you don't have communication or know how to communicate, you should get help. And that's when a couples counseling would come into play and be very, very helpful, and you could move forward. All right, number three.
Right. Good point. Commitment issues.
Okay, so you got commitment issues. That means you shouldn't be in a relationship. Okay, you get your booty calls or whatever you're doing, because if you got commitment issues, why string somebody along? You got these guys and girls who have commitment issues, and they're dating people for 50 years. I don't want to be no girlfriend at 60 years old saying I got a boyfriend. I'm 60 years old, I got a boyfriend, because the boyfriend don't want to make a commitment. No. Stay out of relationships until you're ready to make a commitment to somebody, because that's not fair to
Right.
another person. I
No,
don't
good
think it's
point.
fair.
Moved
know?
to
Good
Nevada
point.
where prostitution is legal.
Huh?
I said moved to Nevada where prostitution is legal.
There you
I don't
go.
know.
Right.
Perfect.
Good point.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Revenge.
Mental illness. You need to go and see somebody.
Right.
I mean, seriously.
No, good point.
I
Now you
mean,
come over
okay,
here and kiss me.
if somebody cuts me, I'm gonna cut them back. No, I'm gonna stay away from that person, or I'm gonna see
Right.
what's
That's
going
just
on.
pettiness. Just pettiness at the end of the day, and it's
Yeah.
not going to get you anywhere. It's like
Not gonna get
spinning
you
wheels.
anywhere. So we're gonna
Um,
spend our whole life, our whole relationship.
Right.
You do me wrong, I do you wrong. You do me wrong. Who has time for
Right.
that?
Exactly. Two wrongs don't
let's
make
see.
a right. You just keep fucking going around in a
Right.
shitty ass circle.
Yeah.
Let's see. Childhood abuse.
Okay. Yeah.
Go see a
You
doctor.
need help.
They obviously need counseling.
You
Yeah.
need
Yeah.
counseling. Okay. You need
Right.
a psychiatrist with some medication, or a
Mhm.
counselor, whichever one works for you
Right.
or you prefer. But you
Now,
definitely need help. You shouldn't be going in the world with these mental problems and subjecting it to other people. Subjecting
right.
it
No,
to your
very true.
issues.
Immaturity, really, that's with age. I mean, immaturity, you could outgrow that eventually.
Some people
That's
Not
fucking don't.
necessarily everybody. There are some people who are still immature even when they get older. Yes,
I
go ahead.
object. I object.
What? What?
She objects.
It's not an
You object?
excuse. Not an excuse. I'm 21. Not an excuse. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Good for you. I
Well,
agree.
I know you are an exception to the
No.
rule because you're
no,
very mature for
no,
your age.
no.
Very mature.
No.
No excuse. She's
I
right.
think,
You know, a
I
lot of
think
people
lot
that
of-
are not mature like that at
I
your
think
age,
there's
though.
too many
Very
people
immature.
that say because we're young that we'll grow out of it. I just think that's like accepting that people my age are just like that. I don't think that should be normalized.
I
think
agree.
you should-
No, good point. Very good point. It's just
Yeah.
I tend to notice that younger people are more impulsive
yeah, but they're
and
also
more
in that mindset.
immature, and you know what I mean. But I know older people who are immature and impulsive.
Yeah.
So it's really not necessarily an age thing. And some people never grow out of immaturity.
Yeah.
Never. They're just that. That's them.
They
That's
never
just
grow
them
up.
as a person.
Right.
Some people are just vengeful, petty, miserable, fucking people, and it is
Amen.
what it is.
I think
Amen.
there are a
Next.
lot of people my age that think that, oh, because I'm young, like I have time, and it's like I don't know why you think that, like because you're young that you don't, you know what I mean? I just feel like it just a lot of people spend a lot of time just kind of like, oh, I'm young, I'll just do whatever, and I'm like, yeah, but then you look back and think, well,
Making
you're gonna regret it.
excuses. I have
right,
a lot
look
of
back and you're like,
regrets
why
from,
did I,
you know.
what?
Yeah, I get you. I have a lot
You
of
know-
regrets from when I was younger.
Yeah.
I'm just,
Things
I
I
don't
wish
know,
I had done different.
I guess it's too. I'm more of a person that kind of observes other people's behaviors and kind of like thinks like what I want for my life. And it's, I know not everyone thinks that, and they're just like, well, I'll figure it out along the way. But I'm just more like, I don't know.
No, that's smart though to be observant and to
Yeah,
watch
absolutely.
others, because that's how you learn how to
Smart.
not make mistakes.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Right?
I agree.
Which I'm glad that you're that type of person.
But also,
she
that
was
also
the-
comes from the environment that you grow up in. I mean, you know, it also
Yeah.
it stems from the people that you're around and how you were brought up. You know, and who
Yeah.
you were around and how you, and you know, honestly, and kids need to. There are some things that you have to figure out for yourself, and there's some things that you know you need to look to someone smart for. You know, not when I say
Yeah.
smart,
Exactly.
I say someone seasoned who understands
Right.
the world.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
And it's also
like
smart
Samantha
to-
comes to me, talks to me or
different
JJ
opinions
about
and things,
stuff.
and, you know, it's ask questions. As a
Yeah.
younger person, my biggest advice to anybody is ask.
Don't be
Fucking
afraid to ask. Yeah.
Ask, because you
Yeah.
could. There's never a stupid question. You know what I
Nope.
mean? There's never going to be a stupid answer. I mean, it's much smarter to ask something than
Yeah.
to fuck up over and over and
Yeah.
over again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
And there are
I
some things we can just jump into, but
do like what Samantha said here. Yeah, so we would like to know if anybody has any reasons why you think men and women cheat, or any stories you want to tell us. Just hit us up on the Venus and Mars podcast show page. You can find us on. We are on. Let's see. Hold on a second. So we're on Facebook as the Venus and Mars podcast. The Venus and Mars Show podcast. We are on Instagram as the Venus and Mars Show podcast. And then friggin' Twitter or X, whatever the heck you want to call it now, they only allow you so many characters, which is annoying. So if you go on Twitter, we're VNSMARSSHOW. So Venus Mars Show. But I had to put Venus as VNS. It was just annoying. But anyway, I'll post the links to all our stuff so that people can chime in anytime they want to. And Samantha says, thanks for our next episode. She might want to be the presenter and do a slideshow. What do we think? She could put up like statistics maybe, and
You gotta get rid of the hashtags.
well, we gotta figure out what our next subjects are. I know China had some ideas for the next few episodes. So, and then I don't know, China, did you get the email I sent you with it had like a document in it and it had like all these different things, these different
I think so.
differences between men and different differences between women and men. It
Yeah.
had like a whole list of like all these different ones. So it would at least give us show ideas.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll spark some ideas by reading these things. Be like, oh, hey, that'd make a great episode. That would make a great episode. I'll send you guys both the same thing too, so you can see.
I
What
forgot
we're
to
saying.
ask, did we talk about the sponsor at all?
Oh yes. Okay, hold on. So we have a sponsor now for our podcasts.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I need to find out if they have any like official commercials and stuff, like actual like what I mean?
Advertisement. Yeah, or we can make one if we have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
I want to get some.
Yeah, because they gave me some marketing materials. I just have to see, is there a video in there with it?
Okay.
Like a commercial for them. So we are now officially sponsored. Hold that thought. Let me fucking find it here. Come on, my emails.
I love
hate
her.
emails. Sorry.
Drum roll, please.
Oh, here we go.
Sponsor's getting pissed.
Dubby Energy.
Dubby!
DUBBY.
Okay.
Dubby Energy.
Mm-hmm.
Dubby Energy, and their little logo looks like this. Oh, God damn it!
So we got to do a commercial.
Can't see.
It's horrible. It's
We'll do
like
a commercial. There you
She's
go.
right.
There you go, Samantha. Good job.
Where is it? Did you get it?
She put it on the hashtag. I'm just saying, good job.
And
So
they're
people can read the
sponsored
hashtag.
#W Energy. Yes. So they are more, my opinion, more natural of an energy drink.
Oh.
It has like brain boosting stuff, and it has like all
So
kinds of like
I'm assuming like
good
B
stuff.
vitamins, you're saying?
Yeah, like some vitamins and some stuff that enhances your body and like
Where do you
helps
find
with
it?
stuff. Like, you can find them on. Hold on, one second.
It's WEnergy.com, right?
Yeah, I think so. Let me go look here.
What are they in Walmart, Turkey Hill?
I don't know about any of that.
I love that you're doing the hashtags and everything. We definitely need to use you for our other shows as like. If you see like the other podcasts where someone actually sits there and does works with the comments and everything else and all the media and shit.
I
We
want
need
to
to
be
do
like
that
a
for us.
moderator. That's what
Yeah.
they call it, a moderator. I want to be a moderator.
Yeah, that's
You
what we
wanna
need
be
to
a
have you
moderator?
doing. Yeah.
You
because
can
I-
totally be the moderator all you want, all day
Because
long.
I find it fun to do like the little comments because it's like
Exactly.
interactive. It's like people are watching and then you just see the little hashtag and then it's like it's
It's
fun.
perfect.
Well, yeah, but we kind of need that type of stuff.
Exactly,
I need somebody
exactly.
doing all that.
And also, we need you
The whole time.
we need you to keep us on track.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
but
yeah,
that's
somebody
what
needs to.
I wanted to do the slideshows because
We tend
I
to
know
go
a
off
lot
the
of
rails.
people are visual,
Yeah.
and I think it
Right.
would be really cool to have the topic points and stuff.
Right.
In
That's
slideshow.
smart.
And then we
That's
can
And
smart.
allocate-
You
we
could
can
put in
allocate-
like little pictures
It's
too.
Is
In a
D
I'm gonna
These
put,
little
like,
pictures.
GIFs
so
in
is
there.
DUBBY.GG.
Okay.
Weird. I don't know. They have some really cool stuff though. Like they have this new shaker.
Mhm.
It's called the Joker Shaker.
I want that shaker.
It's a 24-ounce shaker. It's really cute. It's really cool though. It's got their logo on it, so it's like this distorted like smiley face.
Mhm.
Yeah. But where do
they-
you find these drinks?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So their website is dubby.gg.
Okay.
It's in the
So it's
comments.
not like a .com. It's like it's .gg. So maybe it's like a
It's in
new
the comment
one of
section
those
now.
new things.
All right.
Yeah. There we go. Yes. Go there. And they have the new Joker shaker. They've got some, a lot of their stuff is like powdered drinks. Like it's like powder that you can add to your water.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's got like, oh, they get this one called Grandpa's Denture Water Energy Drink.
What?
Yeah.
They got
What?
stupid names. That's why I love this company because they're just stupid. There's one called Dub Sludge. Dub
Ooh.
Sludge energy drink. They come in tubs, like a tub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like a powder and you just put it in your water.
Okay.
And they got this, they got some really nice shakers. Really good designs too, with their solid like caps, you know what I mean? They got the Push and Punch energy drink. They got a bunch of different flavors. And so we're gonna get I'm gonna get a package from them soon.
Hell yeah.
With some stuff. And I'll send you guys some stuff so that way you can try it out, see what you think.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And they've got some really cute stuff though. So I like their stuff so far. I can't wait to try it out.
Yeah.
It seems to be more all natural type stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It's more, they got some stuff like brain boosting and some
Hell yeah.
like, some good vitamins and stuff in it. So it
Oh,
doesn't
it's
look
good
like
shit
that
for your
nasty.
body.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's not all that nasty crap you see in some of the energy drinks that are out now.
Yeah, there's
that's
a lot of garbage in them.
Uh-huh.
And it has
That's no good. It's cellulose. So if you're looking for a protein drink, make sure it has no cellulose in it. That's wood chips.
Yeah.
right.
Sorry, I'm boycotting Prime. I've been boycotting Prime for a year now
Why?
because I
Hell
don't
no.
like their owner. I don't like the energy drink. I don't like the stuff that's in it.
Oh yeah.
Prime has an
We
energy
wanted
drink.
to talk about Logan Paul and KSI, okay? We won't get on that.
I can't.
All right. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And Mr. B,
Well-
but their lunch leave. Not gonna talk about it.
I can't fucking stand it.
I don't know. So I think we've talked about all the different reasons why men and women cheat. I think we pretty much delved into the different things.
Oh, we got into it. Yeah.
Hell yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Thanks
But
for
that's
having
good
me.
though. We want to delve into these subjects as deep as possible
I
to
hope we
kind of
help
like go
people.
there.
I hope we were
Yeah,
able to help
exactly.
some people.
Yeah, exactly. So biggest thing is communication and thoughtfulness, mindfulness,
Don't be
being
a
in the
douche.
moment.
Don't be a douche.
Yeah.
Get
Setting
mental
time
help
aside
if you
for
need
each
mental
other.
help.
Yeah,
Let
setting
these
time
human beings
aside for each other, to spend time together and like we're hashtag grandpa's denture water.
Hashtag.
Yeah.
The last one. Read the last
Hashtag
one. Read the
those
last one.
What is this? Hashtag why is my
My
hand
hand
shaking?
shaking.
It must be the grandpa's denture water.
fucking dead, bro. I'm dead.
That's
Oh,
a
man.
God damn
I
it.
love it. So Jenny is working on getting us some more sponsors. They are going to be a paid sponsor. I don't know. We can also get referrals, and we can also get commissions for every sale that we make.
Heck yeah.
So I will forward everything to you, China, and also Shyler and Samantha. And I know, so we'll you guys look it over and see what you think.
Heck yeah.
You know what I mean? We also get 30% off for life from all
Yeah.
products. So we have a discount code we can use that's for us. And then, so there's some pluses here. So I'm going to find out if they have an official commercial or something, and then we can play it during the show.
Cool.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So I'm working on getting us more sponsors as well. It's wonderful to get one, but we want to keep on pushing
Keep going.
and getting advertisers and sponsors. So eventually that's my goal, is, be like one of those hour shows where, 10 minutes of it is just commercials. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that.
That's
We don't
all
wanna do
right.
that. But hey, we need the money. So if you'd like to be a sponsor of the Venus and Mars Show podcast, hit us up.
Hit us up.
But we also have the Wicked Entertaining. This week we do not have a guest, but we will be back next week. And then Saturday on Fear and Fascination, Horror, Sci-Fi, and Fantasy Unleashed, we will have Josie Cat from Clown Motel 3.
Oh, yeah.
And she's also in a bunch of other stuff. And she's also has the Fear Leaders that she does. She does a lot of projects.
Unfortunately
Actor,
for me, I will be
everything.
missing the next few weeks because, I'll be gone.
Okay, well, so Shiler's about to get married. And on Halloween
Congratulations.
in Lake
Yeah.
Tahoe. So we're very excited for him. So you
That's
take
awesome.
off as long as you need to take off, and
I'm
let
gonna
me
miss
know
you guys.
when
We'll
you're
be live
back.
streaming the wedding, so you guys will be there for that.
Yeah, yes, you better. I already told you I'm gonna break your fucking legs if you don't live stream that.
You guys
Anyway,
will be doing the Venus
I'm
and
sorry,
Mars.
what?
You guys will be doing the
I
show.
did not
so
just threaten him.
Hashtag threatened.
you guys will be
Hashtag
doing the show, so
But we always love you, dude, and we're always here for you. But yes, please live stream. Don't make me come hunting for you in California.
I put another one.
yeah, I know.
Here we go.
And it's like
Hashtag raise money for Jenny to go back to Cali.
20. Yes.
Hashtag GoFundMe. No.
Do you want to go back to California?
Eventually, yes.
We need her back here.
I didn't really want to come out here. I came out here for certain reasons. My children, my grandson, my parents, and my siblings, But I'm just saying, like, I want to be bi-coastal is what I want to do. I want to have a house in Maine and a house in Cali, and I want to go back and forth whenever hell I want to. That's what I want. That's my
That's your-
ultimate goal in life.
You
Good
said
for
you
you.
need to be by postal.
But oh yeah, no, I'm already bi-postal. No, bi-coastal. Bi-coastal. No,
Bi-coastal.
anyway. She's gone postal. What? No.
Yeah.
And no, I like that we have fun on the show, Samantha. I don't want to be this massively serious thing. We want to be serious, but also keep it lighthearted and have fun. Because
Yeah.
people aren't going to want to just watch some boring ass fucking show. If you want to do that, go to NPR.
Yeah.
Anyway, what? I didn't say that.
Today on our program, cheat.
I more so meant with me and all the hashtags. I didn't know if that was too much.
No, that was great.
That was
It's
awesome.
hilarious. You're gonna laugh. Anyway,
Awesome,
yes.
dude.
Go check out W Energy. Yes, please.
I said hashtag count how many times Shiler and I laugh our asses off at my hashtags.
The whole podcast. I'm doing it the whole time from now on.
Well, that's the whole point. It's fun. All right. Well, we are going to wrap up this evening. We will be back for more nuttiness next Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific time. That's 8 p.m. Eastern time. Right here on Get Real Global Radio KGRL. Get Real Global Radio. We're also Get Real Global TV. Go check us out. Biggest thing. Like, share, subscribe, follow, all that stuff. So if you're watching this video on YouTube right now, please share, comment, also like our page, follow us, and share everything. Subscribe to our channel too. We need subscribers. And go check out W Energy Drink. I'll have to put up some hashtags. No, I'm just kidding. We'll have to put up our little
Hashtag
thing so we can get commissions. Anyway,
It was awesome.
I also
Well,
just
thank
had
you
a-
to
Thank
my
you so
wonderful
much.
co-hosts. We had the amazing China Myers. We had the Mac Daddy of Metal, Shyler Staver.
Hell
We
yeah.
had the effervescent, beautiful Samantha Bailey. I am Jennifer Muse, and the awesome Muse, JJ, James Muse, aka the Muse. Is awesome.
Before we go,
Vicious, violent attack. I'm sorry, what? Are
before
you
we
okay?
go, you can
Wobbly?
purchase
I'm
Grandpa's
hurting
Denture
you with
Water
love.
energy drink tub down below.
Yes.
Grandpa's
And-
Denture Water energy drink tub.
All
It's late.
right,
Oh,
anyway.
yeah, that
Thank
way.
you, everybody, for watching. It's been a great night. We'll be back on Saturday with Fear and Fascination. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Later.
Oh man, that was so great. I loved it. Bye, guys.
Woo! Bye.
Bye.